Hello and welcome to the 2019 Sage Goddess Lion's Gate Ritual and Ceremony. I'm so excited to say hello to you, to spend this time with you celebrating one of the most powerful energetic portals of the entire year. And if you are a Leo, you're going to enjoy this and feel this a little more intensely. If you're not, it's kind of an invitation and an opportunity to try on Leo energy for size. Because no matter what sign you are, you can step through this portal, you can enter this gateway with me tonight and experience the same power, the same force, the same really full expression of authentic experience that I think Leos enjoy all year long. This is sort of our way of being. But the Lion's Gate is an invitation for everyone to step through and to experience this energy. The Lion's Gate opens technically on July 26th, and so it's been open for a little while. Today, on August 8th, is the pinnacle of that energy. It is at its strongest and its most pronounced and significant today, and so that's why we're doing ceremony today. The Lion's Gate closes on August 12th. And so what characterizes the opening and the expansion of the Lion's Gate is when the sun is conjunct Sirius. Sirius is a star in our solar system. Many believe it is the star that the wise men followed to locate the Christ child in early biblical history. But in many ways, Sirius is also a star that many of us believe that we descended from, and that many of us still connect to and feel the energy coming from in many ways. And so the sun's relationship to Sirius is what opens the Lion's Gate, and then when it closes, it's the transition of those planets that characterizes the closure of the Lion's Gate. So it is open now, and today is the most powerful moment in it. And so just taking a few minutes to smudge before gathering with you, and then I want to show you what tools we are using. So if you have your Lion's Gate toolkit, you have everything you need. Your beautiful Lion's Gate candle, your Roar perfume, which we will anoint with. I'll tell you all about that in just a moment. We had these beautiful lion's heads engraved out of obsidian for us. Aren't they beautiful? In the sun as it is right now, because I'm recording this sort of midday, and so you can see the sun sort of coming through. Real obsidian is translucent. You can usually see a little bit of sort of clear brown on the edges. And then you have a beautiful piece of tumbled almandine garnet that's going to keep you nice and grounded. And then you have a new stone for us, which is golden chalcedony, which activates the solar plexus chakra. So this is all about empowerment and courage and authenticity and creativity. Everything that you associate with Leo and lion energy really does come into play when you work with golden chalcedony. So those are your tools for tonight. And so a couple of just notes, things I wanted to tell you before we do our meditation and really start to work with this energy tonight. You know, Sirius as a star is brighter than the sun. And the Lion constellation, the Leo constellation, is sort of the guardian constellation of this gateway of energy. And so what I want to have you think about tonight is if this Lion's Gate is real, and like I say, I experience the energy of it every year and I love it. It feels like sort of a cosmic battery that I can plug into. If it's real, then this is a moment for you to step into your power completely. Your authentic power, who you truly are, what you are truly here to create and birth and expand and breathe life into. Tonight is about you connecting with whatever that energy is, whatever that potential and that possibility is, so that you can enjoy it fully. And I kind of love that the sun is just coming in to my right and just sort of bathing everything on my altar in this beautiful light. It's so aligned with and attuned with the Lion's Gate energy. So I'm glad that you're here. Okay, all energy in the universe to some extent is equal, but energy can be harnessed, it can be strengthened, and when it comes through a portal like the Lion's Gate, it gets harnessed and it gets coalesced and strengthened. And so what you experience during these couple of weeks is a heightened awareness. And what's really interesting to me is this is coming on the heels of a beautiful Leo black moon. We had a double new moon last month, so we had a black moon in Leo. We had a whole series of eclipses that also were showing us what we need to know. And so the question that's guiding us tonight through our ceremony is, what do you need to know right now in order to step into your fullest and most authentic sense of personal power? What is that for you? What's holding you back? Is it fear of the unknown? Is it fear of failure? The Lion's Gate energy encourages you to be open and honest about what it is that's holding you back. And I will tell you, I've had many moments in my life where fear of failure or fear of judgment or fear of rejection have held me back. And what I want to tell you tonight is, if you haven't let go of those fears yet, now is the time. You're here to bring something to this planet that no one else can bring. You're here to create something that only your hands, only your heart, only your imagination can birth. And so I want to tell you, we all need you to step through this gateway tonight and to say yes to the fullest expression of your unique individual authenticity. And I hope that you will rise to the occasion and accept the challenge. And I will look forward to working with you in that fullness of your own personal expression. Okay. What else did I want to tell you here? I think that might be it to get us started. So are you ready? Okay, so we are doing proper ceremony tonight, so I'm going to open our circle. I'm going to invite all the guardians of the 7 sacred gateways to join us in our ceremony this evening. And I'm just going to drum a little bit, and I want to invite you to just relax, roll your shoulders back, come into present time, just spend a few minutes with me. Such a precious opportunity, these moments. And remember, power rises at certain times in the year. Soon that power will be waning as we head into the deeper stages of the harvest season. So take advantage of this opportunity to become, to allow, to breathe into. And so Guardians of the East tonight, we welcome you. This is a new beginning for power and creativity and possibility. Guardians of the East, help us to step into this power portal, this Lion's Gateway, with courage and authenticity. We welcome you. And Guardians of the South, keepers of that fire portal of transformation, we welcome you tonight. Teach us how to step into the fullness of who we are, without fear, without hesitation, without apology. Breathing life into that passionate, excited, joyful part of your soul. We welcome the Guardians of the South. And Guardians of the West, help us to feel into the space. Help us to heal our emotions around confidence and power. Help us to embrace the healthy parts of our ego. Become the fullest, brightest expression of our unique individual consciousness tonight. We welcome you. And Guardians of the North, thank you as always for supporting us and grounding us, reminding us that you are there to help us and to hold us, teaching us patience and courage. We welcome you into the space. Guardians of the upper world, we ask for your wisdom. We ask to be shown the way through these star gateways, these star portals. We welcome you. And Guardians of the middle world, help us to enjoy our ceremony tonight in each other's company, recognizing the sacredness of our community, our brothers and sisters who gather with us. And whether you're watching this now or you're planning to watch it later, doesn't matter. Time is not linear. We welcome the Guardians of the middle world into our space, and the Guardians of the lower world. We thank you for connecting us down into the crystal kingdom, powerful ley lines and vortex points, power places across our planet, ancestors' bones. Wisdom of all times buried beneath our feet. And Guardians of the lower world, we welcome you. east, to the guardians of the south, to the guardians of the west, to the guardians of the north, the guardians above, the guardians here with us now, the guardians below. As we prepare to enter this sacred cosmic fire gateway, Amen aho. And so it is. All right. And so we want to begin, as we always do, by focusing on our intention. What is your intention tonight for accessing this fire power, accessing this sacred portal of wisdom and insight that ultimately is going to lead you toward a transformation that serves your highest good, but also serves the planet? And so in the process of your personal, emotional, and spiritual evolution, what is your guiding intention? Do you wish to feel more empowered? Do you wish to feel more confident? Think of lion energy, right? What is lion energy? It's proud, it's confident, it's powerful, it's authentic, it's expansive, right? It's not shy, that's for sure. And so I want you to focus your mind for just a moment on what your own personal intention is for this work tonight. Where do you need more power, more authenticity, more connection, more fire, more courage in your life? Where will this energy go and heal something that needs to be healed and opened and transformed? And then take a breath there. Keeping in mind, this is also a very sensual energy stream. It's a very sexual energy stream. This is about mostly your lower chakras. It's really your solar plexus on down through your sacral and your root. It's about reminding you that you are powerful, that you have the potential to create beauty and wellness and healing and strength for our planet, and then ultimately you are safe as you do those things. And so tonight is really a lower chakra affirming ceremony, which I love, because there's, especially for us as empaths, we need this work. And if you don't have fire in your chart, I will supply all the fire you need. So we're going to begin by lighting our Lion's Gate candle, calling in beautiful fire energy this evening. And then we're going to anoint with our Roar perfume. And Roar is a combination of lovage leaf, which is a fire element oil, which I love, and hopefully you're enjoying it too. Has Litsea, which is also from the laurel family, that's for spiritual awakening and transformation. Oh, it's so beautiful. I hope you love it too. And then it has linden blossom, which is for unconditional love and compassion, as well as good luck. Energizes the central nervous system, or the sushumna, which is the energetic column in which your chakras reside. So this is all about opening you, expanding you, and releasing fear, knowing that you are divinely and compassionately loved in every moment. And then I want you to have your stones with you. What I would like for you to do, if you feel guided, and if you feel guided a different way, trust your intuition. But I would love to have you do is place the obsidian lion in front of you, and then hold your golden chalcedony in your right hand, because your golden chalcedony is that solar plexus empowerment stone, and then hold your almandine garnet in your left hand to ground and stabilize you and remind you that you are safe and protected. If you're laying down, it would be really beautiful for you to place your obsidian lion right on your solar plexus while we do this ceremony. Obviously, I'm not laying down. But if I were to be laying down, that's what I would do, and I want to invite you to do the same. Okay. You might want to take just a little bit of your Roar perfume, by the way, too, and do a full anointing. So a little bit at our wrist for what we do, a little bit at our third eye for what we know, and just a little bit at our ankles for where we go, which covers all the energetic meridians in your body, all the energy lines, and completes the work. Because remember that essential oils are living vibrational tools. And so that linden blossom is attracting luck and compassion to you, right? And so it's, as you're working with those oils, you are calling in those energies too. And one thing you can do, I always like to remind you of this because there's so many different ways to work with your perfume. You can always kick off that roller ball like this, if you're willing to play a little bit with your essential oils. Of course, I'm telling you that and then I can't get mine off. But anyway, it's a little bit tricky for me, but you can kick your roller ball off and then take your candle and pour just a little bit of your oil around it. You can actually do that with your roller ball, dress your candle. You don't want to do it directly into the flame, but around the flame is good. And then as the flame burns, it will diffuse those oils down into your candle. And so that's what we call dressing our candle. If you want to take your label off, you can anoint your hands with oil and then rub the oil down the sides of your candle for a more complete dressing. So that's another alternative little fun thing to do with your oils, to connect your oils with your candle and with your stones. You know, moving your stones through the oil to also connect them with the essence of those beautiful essential oils and the energy of them. And that way, when you return these stones to your collection, however you store your stones or work with your stones, they will continue to hold the energy and the essence of this ceremony, which I think is a beautiful thing. Okay, so I've got my almondine in my left hand, I've got my golden chalcedony in my right hand, rolling your shoulders back. And so I want you to imagine this Lion's Gate. I want you to imagine the sun and the star Sirius in the sky and the beautiful portal of energy, the doorway of energy that they are opening. And you can even imagine the doorway as having the visage or the face of this lion on it as you walk through. So I want you to close your eyes, but I want you to imagine that a beautiful doorway or a beautiful gateway is in front of you. This is the gateway to your potential. This is the gateway to your creativity. This is the gateway or the doorway to your deeper sensuality. This is the gateway to your authentic expression of who you are, your bravery and your courage and your tenacity. It's a gateway to your beauty and to your power. And so tonight I want you to take a deep breath right here. And on the exhale, I want you to imagine stepping through that doorway tonight on the most powerful of all nights, that 8-8, that double infinity, complete activated potential for you. And as you step through that doorway, I want you to imagine, beginning with the very top of your head, that beautiful fire portal greeting you and activating first your crown chakra, illuminating that connection to the divine, and then activating your third eye chakra, opening that ability that you have to see clearly, both in the physical world and in the spirit world, opening your throat chakra to help you speak your authentic truth in the world, opening your heart chakra to help you express your feelings in a clear and authentic and open way. Definitely opening that solar plexus, which is all about will and confidence and personal power. Opening that sacral chakra, which is all about creativity and procreativity and sensual and sexual expression. And then opening that root chakra of safety, security, home, connection to this world. And as you step through, I want you to imagine that all of your spirit guides who stand in this portal, who stand in this gateway, your fire guides, your transformation guides, your empowerment guides, your guides that give you strength. Because you have spirit guides for all of the different times and phases and energies in your life that you need to experience. Tonight's about letting those spirit guides of fire and transformation step forward. And as I drum for just a few minutes here, I want you to listen closely for their voices. What are they trying to tell you tonight? Why are you here doing this ceremony with me right now? On one of the most sacred and holy days of the entire year, this 8-8 portal, this Lion's Gate. 8-8, August 8th, like I said, is the day when these fire energies are at their highest point, their ultimate peak. And so if you're here right now doing this with me, seeing this, it's because it's time for you. There's no more procrastination. There's no more limitation. This is your power portal, and it's time for you to step through. So as I drum, I want you to close your eyes and receive. insight, information. It might come in the form of signs or scents or symbols. It might come in the form of really simple wisdom. It might come in the form of visions of people who might come into your life, or relationships that need more work and attention maybe. So as I go quiet and begin to drum, I want you to listen for your fire guides as you step through this portal and as they give you wisdom about how you need to express yourself fully at this time. Wants to move, it wants to flow. Now I want you to ask yourself and ask your spirit guides some critical questions today. Who would you become if you weren't afraid? To carry this fire energy forward into the rest of the year, into the season of darkness, into the season of spring ahead. Let this be an ongoing reservoir of energy that you can draw from. And imagine you can even begin to shapeshift into the lion. How does a lion move? Doesn't roar unless it's provoked. The greatest strength doesn't roar. It doesn't yell. It's a quiet strength that you're summoning tonight. Let's get you back to that quiet strength. Sending light that never goes out, my friends. There is a potential that is never wasted. And there's a part of you that wants to rise. And there is no better time than tonight. You to affirm. You can do it out loud, you can do it in your mind, that you believe in yourself. You can say it out loud, I believe in myself. You can say it quietly inside, I believe in me. But I want you to know that I see you. I believe in you. I summon that strength and that courage in you tonight, inviting all of your spirit guides to surround you, and fill you up tonight. Aho to that. Okay. So I want you to, as you sort of integrate the drumming and integrate your breath and integrate the visions that you've been holding for the last few minutes with me, I want you to take a moment right now and I want you to imagine drawing in as much strength as you can from as many of the directions as you can, calling in strength from the east of air, of intuition and insight and spaciousness and space to breathe and think, and drawing in strength from the south, fire, power, transformation, courage, stamina, and drawing in strength from the west, emotional strength and fortitude, and drawing in strength from the north, stability, persistence, patience, perseverance, trust, surrender. I want you to feel these energy streams of strength coming to you from all directions. And then I want you to look above and I want you to imagine drawing down as much strength as you can from this beautiful Lion's Gate portal. And spirit guides of that sacred portal, we ask that you infuse us tonight with the courage of the lion, the quiet strength of the lion, the grace of the lion, the confidence of the lion, the humility of the lion, but also the ferocity of the lion, so that we know when to bring all of those unique expressions of strength into play in our lives. And so we call upon the energy of this beautiful golden chalcedony to strengthen us from within, to remind us of our own personal power. And we call upon the energy of this almandine garnet to ground us and nurture us and remind us of our own strength and our own potential. As we receive the blessings, the obsidian blessings of that lion, which is, again, protection, clearing, rewriting, recoding old beliefs about who you are. If you've been told that you're weak, if you've been told that you aren't going to be successful, if you've been told that something is holding you back, tonight is the night to break all of those chains. I am here to tell you, you are stronger than you think. You are full of potential, and there's nothing you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. I will tell you, I have lived my life that way. I believe it with all my heart. If there's something you want to create or experience or birth or develop or grow within yourself, it's all possible. And just enjoy for a moment sitting with all of that energy coming to you from the east, from the south, from the west, from the north, and from above. You can even send a beautiful grounding cord down into the center of the earth to pull energy from the core of the planet into your field as well. And so tonight, Spirit Guides, we ask that this energy come up from these sacred directions to nourish us, to strengthen us, to remind us of who we are, and that our power is unlimited. Help us to use our power in a good way, not only to heal ourselves, but also to heal our planet, to support our collective and our community. Help us to remain in service to all while we cultivate our own unique individual spirit gifts. And together we say, Amen, aho, and so it is. Amen, aho, and so it is. And this line will become a beautiful talisman for you. Now, every time you look at it, you'll be reminded, I'm strong, I am powerful, I'm capable of achieving all of my goals, right? Let it be a constant, ongoing reminder to you. You could even have it set or wire wrapped to wear as a pendant. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So enjoy. That's your power piece now. And when you are ready, you can extinguish your candle. And as we blow out this flame, we send these energies back through the Lion's Gate to help sustain and nourish all of the rest of those on the planet at this time who need this energy. And so it is. It's amazing because I set that intention and that's more smoke than ever comes from my candle. Which I love. I love that it's going to a good place, to those who need it, and it's available in abundance from that beautiful candle. Aho. So we want to give thanks to all of the guardians of the 7 sacred gateways who came and attended us in our ceremony this evening. To the guardians of the lower world for connecting us to the power vortices on this planet. And we give thanks and release you with gratitude. To the guardians of the middle world for helping us support and heal and draw energy from and share energy with each other. We release you with gratitude. To the guardians of the upper world for the wisdom and insight and support that we've received this evening. We give thanks and we release you with gratitude. To the guardians of the north, we thank you for the stability and strength that we received this evening. We release you with gratitude. To the guardians of the west, we thank you for emotional healing and purification that happened tonight so beautifully. We release you with gratitude. To the guardians of the south, this was your gateway tonight, the fire gateway, the Lion's Gate. We thank you for energies of transformation and shape-shifting and growing and expanding and stamina and courage. The ability to become something more than we are today, fearlessly. And we thank you and release you. And to the guardians of the east, we thank you for a new beginning, a new sense of empowerment in our lives, a new way of moving in alignment with that power and recognizing truly who we are. It's your birthright to feel powerful. This is not something that anyone should ever take from you. You are a beautiful and unique creation on this planet. There's never been anyone truly like you, and there never will be again. And part of my mission on this planet, I must tell you, as we release all of the guardians with gratitude, part of my mission is for you to remember who you are. You know, when you get quiet enough, if you ever wonder why I do all of these ceremonies and why I love full moon ceremony, these are moments, these are opportunities, these are portals. These are little tears in the veil where you can reach through to the other dimensions and pull forward some energy that you need in your life right now to help you move in alignment with your soul's purpose. So if you've been feeling tired or drained or stuck, I hope tonight shifted something really powerful within you, because that is ultimately what you deserve. You deserve to feel healthy and free and happy and strong, and I wish that for you today and always. So on this day, of infinite power and possibility, but in all days going forward, may you always remember who you are, and may you move boldly on this planet. You're here to help us. I'm glad that you're here. I'm here to support you too. And so thank you for being with me this evening for our beautiful Lionsgate ceremony. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful power month. This portal remains open until the 12th, so continue to draw from it as you need. And then we'll say farewell to it until next year at the end of July when that beautiful Lionsgate reopens. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I wish you love and many blessings always, and I'll see you soon.